What is going on, beautiful people? We are back. My name is Finesse. That's my man Lock, as always, coming at you guys. Was every Tuesday, Thursday. We're gonna talk about the schedule in a second, but appreciate you guys being here. Those of you that are already here. As for most days, we have a loaded MLB slate, 14 games to talk about. And yeah, we're gonna get right down to business. So, Lock, how's everything been? How was your weekend? How's everything, bro?
Great, bro. Great. Everything's good. I'm chilling. Not gambling wise, man. It's all right. Not the greatest weekend in the world. Real life, yeah. I'm chilling. I don't do much. Some work, home, gamble, spend time with the girl. What about you?
Yeah, same old stuff. You already know what it is. Like we got money to make tonight. I like a lot of spots, a lot of good matchups, pitcher matchups, hitting matchups. So we gonna talk about it. It's only 1 640 game, so yeah, a little bit of time. First, we haven't seen you guys since last Tuesday. But again, it was another amazing stream. We've been very, very hot on stream. Personally, I went up 1.18 units. We hit Cody Bellinger home run, a little plus 400. It was another plus 140 that we hit. So pretty good day on my end. Lock, you had a good day as well last Tuesday. You want to tell them about that?
I hit the hip builder with Bone, someone else, and Naylor, and then I hit the Naylor home run on stream last week. I think those were the two I gave out. And then I gave out a lot. All that didn't hit, but yeah, those are the two plays that were actually worth the money that I gave out. So yeah, pretty good day, in my opinion. Profitable
Yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah. So I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of like consecutive streams that we've been profitable, but it's been amazing. The energy in the chat's been amazing. We've been cashing tickets. Hopefully, you guys have been cashing with us. So yeah, we appreciate you guys' support. I also wanted to say real quick, I look at my wrist and I got time today. You know what I'm saying? We we want to be this channel too. Not only this stream, this channel. We want to be a place you guys can come to cash tickets, right? No bullshit. Just information, which is extremely valuable, and winning. And cashing tickets. We're not here going live for an hour just bullshitting and giving you 200 to 1 lottos that probably ain't gonna hit and stuff like that a lot of people may do. So we hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing. Just looking to be consistently profitable long term, which is the name of the game. So shout out to you guys. Lock, in terms of scheduling, we're still kind of working stuff out in the back end. We're probably
Mhm.
going to be, we're still trying to work some stuff out, but it's probably not going to stay Tuesday, Thursday. It's probably going to be something else. It might be 3 times a week, but we'll let you guys know. But like we always tell you guys, as long as you'll have us, we'll keep doing these for you guys and trying to make money. So um, hit that like button for us. Really helps us out at the beginning of the stream. Retweet the tweet on our Twitter if you guys know anybody to be interested in making some money with us tonight. So, Lock, anything else before we get going?
Let's get into it, bro. We got a lot of games.
All right. Yep, we got 14 games to talk about, and yeah, let's get right to it. So, first game on deck is Marlins Tigers. It's going to be Ryan Weathers versus Reese Olson. Lock, you want to kick this one off?
Yeah, sure. I have a dinger pick in this. It's part of a parlay. If you want to play for Dinger Tuesday, I wouldn't be mad about it. Last week on Tuesday, we saw Andy Ibanez hit two dongs while we were on stream. I'm taking Andy again. Ryan Weathers in the last 30 days, giving up 5 home runs to right-handed hitters. He has a problem. Like I don't know. He always pitches it into really like he hangs his sliders a lot. He hangs his fastballs. I mean, Ibanez crushes fastballs. Some other stats about Mr. Weathers. 5.8 barrel percentage isn't the best, but a 40% hard hit and a 25% fly ball percentage. So pretty much a lot of the times when they make contact with the ball, it's going up in the air. This is only in the last 30 days. The 5 home runs versus righties is really what gave it to me. I mean, I'm picking between Ibanez or what was the other guy? I'm forgetting the other righty who's a beast.
Canna?
Jake Rogers or Canna?
Oh,
Yes, Canna. I don't know. I was looking at them all today. I just like Ibanez. He's been hitting the ball pretty hard recently, and yeah, that's my only pick from that game. But yeah, I do like Ibanez.
yeah. So right off the bat, we are lock in step. I like Ibanez as well. I was also looking at Canna, who crushes lefties. I think I see why you're looking at Jake Rogers. Incredible fly ball rate. He crushes the pitch mix. So I was in between those same three guys, and I settled on the same guys. So um, I have a main play and a couple of sprinkles. The main two-leg parlay -108 on ESPN Bet is Tigers plus half a run in the first five, and Andy Ibanez hit. That's -108. I also took Ibanez double at +300, and I took Ibanez home run just like my man Lock at +600 on Caesars. Lock kind of touched on the Ibanez, hot right now. He's been hot all year versus lefties. He's a platoon guy, right? He's only going to, most of the time, he's going to play only versus lefties. Like today, he's batting over 300 last 14 days. Locke mentioned the insane fly ball rate over 60% and a 40% hard hit rate over that span as well, which both lead the team. Listen to this, Locke. Nearly 9% of all his batted balls versus lefties have been hit over 95 miles per hour. 9% doesn't sound like a lot, but it is absurd. That's nearly 5 times anybody else on his team, which is crazy. Fastball changeup mix he's going to see from Ryan Weathers. He's destroying both of those pitches. Just a little bit about the first five. Miami's doing a lot better versus righties as of late, but still below league average in a bunch of categories. Detroit has hit lefties really well all season. They've kept that up recently as well. I like Reese Olson. He's had one bad start this year, which kind of skewing a little bit of the data, but other than that, he's been extremely solid. Ground ball pitcher. He's yet to allow a home run this year, and does an amazing job just limiting hard contact. I think Detroit does have a pitching edge. I think they have a lineup edge. I think they win the first five outright, but getting that half a run kind of protects you from a tie. So you get a little bit of tie equity there. So yeah, I like it. I like that we're on the same page. Ibanez has been very, very hot. I'm not mad at Canna as well, like Locke said. But yeah, I like that to kind of start out the day. So yeah.
Good pick.
Yeah. I don't see the chat anymore, but I
And
see
the
my man.
screen's still the same for me, I think, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I see it now. Yeah. My man Julian in the chat. Salute my other Canadian brother. I got one Canadian brother here and one Canadian brother in the chat. My man Q's in the chat. Moziato Jewelry says daily videos from y'all are clutch. Let's go. Yeah, shout out to my man Krusty, grinding his ass off every day, bringing y'all the daily preview videos. A lot of great information there, so check that out if you have not already. But yeah, starting off hot, starting out on the same page. So yeah, let's move on. What do we got? We got Rays, Red Sox. I like this game. We got Aaron Savali going against Nick Pivetta. Lock, what you liking?
I couldn't pick between Yandy Diaz or Tyler O'Neill, but then I ended up going with Yandy Diaz based off of one stat. Pivetta versus, oh my God, I almost dropped something off my desk. Pivetta versus right-handed hitters has given up an average of 93 off the bat, 20% barrel, 60% hard hit, and 50% fly ball. Yandy Diaz, although he doesn't have a lot of dongs this year, the last 4 days he has 2 of them. He's finally picking it back up, and I just think he's been hitting the ball. I think the hardest or second hardest on the Rays, but pretty much the hardest because Alec Jackson is apparently first with probably 2 plate appearances.
Yeah,
so that doesn't count. That doesn't count. So yeah, 93 off the bat average, 19% barrel rate average, highest barrel rate on the team in the last 7 days. So I'm just gonna keep up with the consistency and take Yandy. I believe his odds are pretty good. Did I take him as my Dinger Tuesday? I did not actually. I lied. He's in the parlay with Mr. Ibanez. But yeah, that's one of my home run picks today. If I could do more Dinger Tuesday, he would be in it, but I'm only limited to 2.
Yeah, so we 2 for 2. I'm right there with you as well. I got a bunch of stuff on this game. Just a lot of it are just sprinkles, so I'll try to go through it as concise as possible. The main play for this game, a little SGP. I like both leadoff guys today. Jarren Duran hit, Yandy Diaz hit, and Red Sox plus 3.5 in the first 5. That's -128 on FanDuel. And then we can throw it up all on screen because it's going to be a little bit confusing. But I took both guys, Duran and Yandy, both for 2+ hits each. That's plus 725 on BetMGM. I took both guys for a double, which is plus 950 on Bet Rivers. and then I took Jalen Duren for a triple at plus 820 on FanDuel. Yeah, I like both leadoff guys. Locke talked about Yandy a little bit in terms of the pop off his bat, but a guy that can definitely hit for average as well. He's been going crazy. Bunch of multi-hit games over the last week or two. Top of the lineup on the road, giving him the best chance for 4 to 5 at bats. Yeah, I like the matchup as well. But Locke touched on that, so I won't dive too deep into that. Jalen Duren, hottest hitter on Boston right now. Again, leading off. Savali's tricky because he throws a lot of pitches, but it's going to be mostly fastball, cutter, throws a slider as well. Jalen Duren does well versus all of those pitches. That small ballpark, Fenway, him being a lefty. You get the short porch in right field. You get the monster in left field. So a bunch of ways with his speed for him to turn, single into a double. He easily turns doubles into triples, which is why I played his triple solo. I think his triple, plus 820 is probably not great for a triple, but I still think it's mispriced for Duren himself. So, yeah, I'm expecting both leadoff guys to have days. If we hit the main little minus 128, we profit no matter what. So, hopefully we can hit at least one of the sprinkles. So, yeah, same
like
cap.
that.
Same cap for both guys. Leading off, good versus the pitch mix, hot as fuck right now. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Hopefully we cash, the hits in the first inning. So, yeah, I don't think. Oh, I played Devers home run in this game as well. He's plus 360 on FanDuel. Same type of deal. Savali's giving up a shit ton of pop, a shit ton of power, shit ton of extra base hits. In Fenway, same thing for Devers. Lefty, that short porch, super short porch in right field. I think Devers can absolutely fucking crank one. I think he only has one home run like in his last 10 or 11 games. So yeah, I think he's a little bit due as well. Great matchup, great ballpark for it. Decent weather in Boston as well. So yeah, I like Devers as well. My man Hulk is in the chat, Nardy's in the chat. He said Detroit's in the chat. Shout out to Detroit one time. But yeah, interesting game, Lock. Interesting game. I like it a lot.
I think it's going to be very high scoring today.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking the over. It was a flat 9. I was thinking about taking the over, but yeah, I do like runs. I do like runs as well. All right, so hit the like button if you haven't already. I already got some bangers coming out at you guys. Some big plus money, some home run picks. Hit that like button for us. All right, Lock. We got Cubs and Braves. Jameson Taillon going against Chris Sale. Interesting matchup. What you liking, Lock?
I didn't take anything in this game, but I will give like a Dinger Tuesday lean for this game. I had it written down. I gotta find it quick. Cubs. It was Christopher Morel to hit a home run. I don't know if he's starting. He should be, but he was pulled all day on FanDuel, so I don't have a number for you or anything. It's probably going to be under 300, but he's probably the most likely to hit one. He's doing his little thing where he has a heat check again, and he just
is starting.
Is he? Okay, yeah, good. He's doing the thing where he just gets a heat check and just hits like 10 home runs in like 15 days. He's just gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Another option for that game would be Seiya. He's pretty much it's the exact same batter as Morel. The only reason I say I like Morel better is because of the consistency recently. That Seiya has a higher fly ball rate and higher hard hit percentage in the last 7 days. So I would go for Morel based on recency bias, but Seiya looks very good based on the numbers.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. Only thing I worry about in this game is rain. Looks like it's gonna play, but there might be like rain throughout the game. 7 mile per Taillon. I don't know when it is. Surprisingly, Atlanta's not that hot right now, especially versus righties. They're bottom 10 in the league in a lot of categories versus righties over the last 7 to 10 days, which is surprising. Obviously, they're a lineup that can go off at any point, but you're missing Riley in the middle of the lineup, which makes it tougher as well. Chicago is hot versus lefties. They're a team that normally, it does pretty well versus lefties, but I had a hard time with this game. Mixed that with the rain, I just kind of stayed away. If I had a lean for Dinger Tuesday or whatever, just a hitter would be Osuna from the Braves. But that's really it. That's really it. Wave had said, "How about Willie or Abreu?" Yeah, I really like that kid. Really good young kid. I think a lot of the same things we talk about apply. He's a lefty, short porch, at Fenway. I think he's a viable option. I just think personally that there are better options in that game, but I'm not mad at that. Julian said this live is dead today. People don't want to make money. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. People that are rocking with us, we appreciate that. They'll cash tickets with us, and yeah, help us get the word out. You know what I'm saying? Help us get the word out. Like the video, share the video. We appreciate everybody that's here rocking with us. Nardi said, "I want to make some money today," and is the first I've heard of this. Well, yeah, welcome in. If this is your first time tuning in, you're in the right place. So yeah, we appreciate you watching. And yeah, let's make some money tonight. Zappy's in the chat as always. What's up, Zappy? All right, so let's keep it pushing. 740 Yankees Twins. We
Can we
got
skip this quick?
Sure.
Just because let's run the game, but can I give out my dinger parlay? It starts in like 10 minutes. I don't want people to miss it because it's on like later games. So I already talked about Ibanez. I already talked about I'm forgetting Yandy Diaz, and I'm just rolling with Kyle Tucker for the last leg. It's a long shot, $10 to an 1800. The odds are pretty crazy for Yandy and Ibanez, but Tucker, yeah, he's been swinging a hot bat. JP Sears has given up about 9 home runs in the last 30 days, which is ridiculous numbers. 28% fly ball percent, 19% line drive, 90 off the bat average, and about a 7% barrel. A little more to left-handed hitters. I don't have the stat in front of me right now, but I'm just giving you the base. Pretty much giving up an average batting average of 0.25, but I mean, Kyle Tucker's been smoking the ball every single chance he gets. He has a 64% fly ball rate, 93% exit velo, and 28% barrel percent in the last 7 days. 28% barrel percent is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. So I have to ride with the hot bat here. He's hitting the ball so well. 0.905 slugging and 0.1349 OPS. So he's getting the extra base hits, smoking the ball. We just need him to hit one out of the park today. And in Houston, I prefer it over Oakland, but it doesn't really matter because Oakland, they've been hitting dongs there. Nothing makes sense this year. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, a couple of things about what you said, right? Like 22% may not seem like, especially if you don't really follow baseball, it may not seem like a lot. Oh, just 22%. The league average is 7.5%. So this man is tripling his barrel rate from league average, which is, like Locke said, an absolutely fucking absurd number. And yeah, the A's, bro. The A's are like the hottest team in the league versus righties, bro. It's fucking insane, bro. Mm-hmm. Like the top 4 or 5 in that lineup, they're all crushing the baseball right now. It's pretty crazy. All right, so yeah, love that. Yeah, some sauce.
He hasn't given up a home run to a lefty yet, but I don't care. I mean, it's Kyle Tucker. He's different.
Yeah. But yeah, that lefty, he don't give a fuck about that. So.
Mm-hmm. I think Tucker's actually better from the left side. I don't have the stats too.
Better versus lefties, yeah.
Yeah. He is reverse split guy.
Yep.
Just strange, but whatever.
All right. So
let's get back on track. My bad.
Yeah, let's go Yankees Twins. Carlos Rodon versus Chris Paddock. Like I'll start this one off. I got a couple things I like in this game. So first thing is a little two-legger. Carlos Rodon under 6.5 Ks. Paired with Big Willie Willie Castro 1+ hit. That's -120 on Bet Rivers. So Rodon Ks, right? Only 3 guys in Minnesota's lineup today are above average K percent the last 14 days. 5 of their starters are 17% or below in terms of K percentage, which is amazing. League average is right around 21%. A lot of the higher K guys that Minnesota can play aren't in the lineup today and usually sit versus lefties, which obviously Rodon's a lefty. Rodon's K percentage drops all the way from 36% to lefties, all the way down to 21% to righties. All 9 guys that are starting for Minnesota today are right-handed hitters. Minnesota has also been doing a much better job seeing the slider, not striking out versus slider, which is great. That's one of Rodon's main put away pitches. He likes to get guys with the fastball too. I was talking to Krusty about this earlier. Rodon's velo is back up and stuff like that. but still the command is a big issue. And Minnesota's not swinging hot bats versus fastballs, but they aren't striking out versus fastballs, so that's good. And yeah, that slider is going to be, I think, much less dangerous of a weapon for Rodon against his lineup. So under 6.5 Ks, that's an alt line. I think he can for sure get to 5 or 6. But pair that right up with how hot Minnesota swinging versus lefties. I think 6.5 is a very, very big number. And yeah, Willie Castro, I mean, we've talked about him many times on stream. He's been amazing lately. He's been amazing all year versus lefties. That fastball cutter mix that Rodon throws, Willie crushes. So yeah, I like Willie tonight. Not much needed there. I also like Minnesota team total over 1.5 in the first 5. That's minus 135 on ESPN bet. Talked a little bit about how Minnesota swinging versus lefties. Last 14 days in the first 5, Minnesota ranks top 10 in WRC plus, top 3 in isolated power, top 3 in fly ball percentage, and top 10 in terms of least amount of Ks. They're getting guys on base, not striking out a ton, hitting for power, which is really important with the first 5 only 1.5. With a first 5 team total only 1.5, just need a bloop and a blast, little 2-run home run, 2-run double, something like that. So having power is extremely important for that number. I talked a little bit about Rodon. He's been solid this year, but gets substantially worse on the road, which has been a theme throughout his career. Nearly an 8 ERA last season on the road. Much worse on the road this year as well. Talked about his command. I expect him to get traffic on the bases. They've been hot versus lefties. They have a ton of guys that crush lefties. So 1.5 seems like a fucking absurd number for a first 5 team total. So yeah, little 2-leg minus 120, first 5 team total for Minnesota as well. 2 plays that I like in this game. Lock, anything you liking?
Well, number one, it's really chalky. Aaron Judge home runs probably just guaranteed tonight. I'm not gonna lie. No bet is guaranteed, obviously, but I mean, at the number they're giving for him, I think it's plus 250 on some books, plus 255, 61% fly ball, 101 average off the bat, which is a ridiculous number, 44% barrel, and then a 72% hard hit. I went for a different approach and took Carlos Santana home run. His odds are ridiculous. Plus
Mm-hmm.
680. I think I got him at. This is an official Dinger Tuesday pick for me. 94 average off the bat, 18% barrel, 56% fly ball. And then you go look at the pitchers. Versus right-handed hitting, Carlos Rodon has given up 4 home runs, 9 extra base hits, 40% fly ball, and an 8% barrel in the last. That's not my ticket. Whose ticket is that?
That's
I
my
don't have.
ticket. That's my ticket.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you. Oh,
Yeah, I forgot to
yeah.
mention that.
We're winning, yes, sir. Because I have the FanDuel White.
That's racist.
No, we don't have dark mode in Canada. Don't say that.
That's racist.
Don't say that.
You don't have dark mode in Canada? Wow, bro.
I know
Holy
we don't
shit.
have dark mode. I'm allowed only 2 picks a day. Like, what the hell is this?
Wow.
Whatever.
Wow.
But yeah, Carlos Rodon. We're gonna be naming. Everyone calls Carlos Carrasco Carlos Cookies. It is gonna be the new Carlos Cookies tonight. Carlos versus Carlos. It's written in the stars. By the way, you probably didn't even notice that.
What?
That is Carlos versus Carlos.
What are you talking about?
Carlos Rodon versus Carlos Santana.
Oh, I thought you thought Paddock's first name was Carlos. I was about to say what? But
Whatever,
yeah,
bro. Okay, let's go to the next fucking game. Fuck
I
this
like
guy.
it. I like it too. I forgot to mention that. I also took Willie Castro 2+ hits at plus 300. I forgot to mention that as well. But yeah, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like Lock's whole write up, right? Talking about barrel percentage, talking about fly ball. That's the type of stuff you're gonna get here, right? Not he hit fucking 2 home runs in his last 7 games, so he's gonna hit one. You know what I'm saying? So I love that. I love that write up. A lot of the same of what I had. The odds are ridiculous. So he's not
I know.
swinging a super hot bat in terms of average. But when he's connecting with baseballs, they're going a long way. So yeah, plus 680 is fucking ridiculous.
Let me check something because I think he's leading the league in ISO right now, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because all he does is just swing for pop. He is 3rd in the league for ISO. The only 2 guys above him are that guy on the Yankees, Jamae Jones, and Eddie Rosario. Jamae
Yeah,
Jones. It's
he
just
don't count.
because in the last 4 days, though. This is just 4 days, and that's why he's at the top because he has
Yeah.
one home run. and
Yeah.
Santana has a .833 ISO, which I usually don't look at, but that just means they're just trying to swing for the fences as much as they can.
Yeah.
So that's what
Yeah,
I'm
and
doing.
it's good weather in Minnesota. Gonna be 75, sunny. So yeah, good home run weather as
I
well.
would go Jeffers if you don't want to take Santana. Jeffers looks great as well.
Yeah, I was looking at him as well.
I saw too many people on Twitter on Jeffers, so I kind of strayed away. I took the longer shot odds. Probably better for Dinger Tuesday, probably more plus EV for the promo. I see a lot of home runs in this game in general.
Yep.
At least 3, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, a lot of people are high on Rodon. I'm really not, bro. I know, like I said, I was talking to Krusty earlier. His velo's up and all of that, and he's using that cutter more, better command on the cutter, but I still don't trust him. I think he's gonna walk guys. Minnesota swinging way too hot versus lefties right now, so I like it. Zappy said it's his first time here as well. My man is King Captain today. Nardi, he has oh yeah, you read that already. Wavehead said Tucker's nice. We got Papa Bear in the chat. Smash that like button. Appreciate you. All right, let's move. Second 740 game. Pirates, Brewers, lock. I just have a couple. I'm sorry. Pirates, Brewers. Quinn Priester is going against Joe Ross. Like I have a couple of builder legs in this one, but nothing super nothing straight. So if you want to kick us off, you have anything?
I got nothing for this game. I'll just give it Dinger Tuesday lean. Probably Willie Contreras. I mean, he's been swinging a crazy hot bat, 77% hard hit, which is ridiculous. 17 balls hit 95 plus in the last 7 games, and those are balls in play. They don't count fouls and all that stuff. That's ridiculous. 17. I've never seen a stat higher than like 11 in a 7-day span of balls in play over 95. So that's already ridiculous enough. If you want to take someone on the other side, O'Neal Cruz, 103 average. He is the top of the league right now in average in the last 7 days. Exit velo wise, off the bat, 22% barrel, 13 hard hits, 72% hard hit percent, and about a 40% fly ball. The reason I kind of disregarded this game, pitchers don't give up that many home runs, not that many fly balls. But, I mean, it's still early in the season. Like, obviously, we're like a month and a half in. So there's still lots of room for pitchers to give up lots of home runs. And the weather's getting nicer. Everything's going well. I see it's slowly increasing, like the home runs and everything. So it's looking good for us.
Yeah.
For us to Dinger betters.
Yeah, I like it. I look a little bit at O'Neal Cruz, but couldn't get there. But I like it. It makes sense to me. But yeah, like I said, just a couple of builder legs that I'll talk about when we get to the other games. And that's it. Last of the 740 slate is the second game of the doubleheader versus Nationals White Sox. I don't fuck with doubleheaders at all. So like if you have anything,
it's fake. Doubleheaders are fake. They should not be a thing.
Yeah, they are not real. Got you. Will says McCutchen triple number 50.
Ooh. Not of the season.
McCutchen has 49 triple in his career.
Bro, the guy's like 60.
I'm gonna have to fact check Will on that, bro.
No, he's a vet.
I know he used to be young and spry and all of that. Hold on, I gotta
MLB. Yeah, what's it called? Milestone. There's a site that has everything on it.
Just go on Stat Muse, brother.
Nah, that's fake.
What? He's making us.
I can't find it. I'm not looking. Oh wait, I could just search it. Triples. 50 triples, 49. One to Milestone. Wow.
That's pretty sick.
Ketel Marte's almost there too.
I do not think he gets a triple today, brother. Unfortunately not, but
not in a good park for
he's not young. Yeah, he's not young and spry no more. You know what I'm saying? He got to hit that shit perfectly. Like
he still moves though.
Yeah, I mean he could. You know, he's a small guy. Yeah, that's an interesting little tidbit, brother. All right, so yeah, we about halfway through the slate, a little bit more than halfway. So we're gonna kick it to my man Brad. A little quick message. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. Stay tuned.
Wait, before we get back to the picks, I wanted to thank you all for watching. Friends don't let friends watch videos without hitting the like button. So go ahead and press the thumbs up button and like the video. If you're new here and not subscribed, you should go ahead and do so because we're dropping new content each and every day on the GoldBoys Network. We strive to cover every sport and give out picks and analysis and valuable information for free on the GoldBoys Network. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you can get notified when we drop something new. I'm Brad Thomas. Let's get back to the picks.
Boom, there it is. You heard the man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Lock, we pushing almost 10K. We about 750 off, I think. 10K
Almost there.
subscribers. So yeah, we appreciate all you guys that have hit the subscribe button.
Not just us. Everyone, man. Everyone works hard.
Everyone putting in the work and doing amazing work. I shouted out my man Krusty, grinding every fucking night, pumping out that content. So James producing all the shit. So yeah, definitely a team effort. And yeah, we appreciate you guys, that have hit the subscribe button already. I'm sure if we check the numbers, just like a bunch of channels, a lot of people probably watch and they don't know they're not subscribed. So subscribe to the channel, like the video. We appreciate you guys. Much love. W ad.
For real.
So yeah, let's keep it pushing. Guardians, Rangers, Ben Lively going against Jack Leiter, who's been fucking terrible. I don't have anything in this game, Lock. Do you?
I don't either. I'll give a lean. Josh Naylor, he hit last week for us. He's so electric. He's such a good player. I don't have really a big write-up for it. I could pull up the stats in like 10 seconds. Josh Naylor, 95% off the bat average, 11 hard hits last 7 days, 90% barrel. He is like making a case. I'm not going to say no MVP case by any means. However, if he keeps up this consistency, I think he's like second in the league in home runs right now, or tied for second he has 12, I believe, which is a lot for how dead the balls have been. He smokes the ball every time. I'm not going to say he's going to be the MVP this year, but I'm saying he's putting the Guardians on his back. I think he's better than J-Ram this year. I think he's one of the best players. I think he is the best player on the Guardians offensively. I think he has the most ribs on the team. He just pretty much, when people are on base, he's a clutch hitter, puts the ball in play, gets home runs. He's just a monster. So he would be my Dinger Tuesday lean. I just have a friend I know that's on Josh Naylor, and I disregarded it because of that friend. He might be in here and he might be lurking, but yeah.
Speaking of friends, you gotta tell your man Julian get out the chat and go lab some MLB, bro. That man needs some practice, bro. Shit. Anyways, yeah, this game is interesting, bro. Like I feel like I should have something in this game, but I don't. I flirted with a couple of things, but I couldn't really get there. All right, let's keep it pushing. 8-10 Athletics, Astros, JP Sears on the mound for the A's, Renel Blanco's on the mound for Houston. Lock, this is another game where I flirted with a bunch of stuff. I looked at Houston team total over 4.5. I looked at Renel Blanco under 2.5 earned runs. As good as Blanco has been, I can't ignore how hot the fucking A's are right now. So I just can't fade them. Like, Blanco's probably gonna go under 2.5 earned runs, but I just can't take it, bro. I don't even feel super good like playing, Houston money line or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
you can't. No, this Oakland team is different right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, Houston at home versus lefties has been their best spot by far. They're literally the best. I think their WRC plus at home versus lefties this year is like 165, which is fucking crazy. So they're in their best possible spot against a pitcher that I don't trust. That's another cookie monster. You know what I'm saying? So it should be a Houston spot in my mind. Yeah, I'm not mad at, Block mentioned Kyle Tucker earlier. I'm not mad at Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, who's been hot as of late as well. Pena's batting cleanup today, so he's interesting. I'm gonna feel very stupid for not playing anything in this game and looking back and seeing that it would have cashed, but I'm just gonna stay away. I got a bad feeling. But yeah, Lock, anything besides Tucker?
Yeah, actually, I took Jose Altuve to get a steal. I think it was plus 510 on FanDuel. I don't know. I sent it to James. It's 510. Yeah, plus 510. He has 21. He doesn't steal that often. He has 3 steals in the last 14 days, but against JP Sears, he's allowed 25 steals in the last 2 seasons. Really high, like a lot of steals, like about 0.1 per inning pitched, which sounds like peanuts, but no one steals in this league anymore other than like the big dogs. With the new rule, this is taking into account some of the rules from 2022 before they changed the bag. But I mean, any lefty who gives up a lot of steals is a very good target, in my opinion. So I'm taking Altuve here. You could take Tucker. I just think Tucker bombs one, and I'd rather take Altuve to get on base and hit home and steal a base. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. Plus 510 is a great number for it.
Yeah, I like it. Like Jeremy Pena hits, runs, RBIs. Like fucking, I'm gonna be so pissed. You know, I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever. You don't got to play something in every single game. All right. All right. Let's go. 9:38. Cardinals, Angels, Sonny Gray on a mound going against Reed Detmers. Lock, what you liking?
I have the second leg of my stolen base parlay here, and it is Mason Wynn. He's leading off for the first time in his career tonight. He has 2 stolen bases, I believe, in the last, I don't know what I sorted it by, 5 to 10 games. I don't really remember. But he's been taking off at a really high rate, like 35% of the time he gets on first base, he's going to run. Against Detmers, another lefty who allows a lot of stolen bases. I just went with the same trend. 2 lefties who allow a lot of stolen bases, and the leadoff guys to steal a base. I love the leadoff spot for stolen bases because you get it in the first inning right away. If the guy gets a hit, he's on base by himself. Sometimes they just take off, apply pressure to the pitcher, scare them a little. Then they turn into Cookie Carrasco for the rest of the game. So, I mean, this is what I'm going for with this. Altuve, about 27% of the time he steals when he hits first in the last 10 days, and Mason Wynn about 35%. 30 to 40% of the time he gets on first base, he's stealing a base. I put 0.2 units on it to win about 5. Yeah, looks like a nice play in my opinion. I've been messing with the stolen bases. I hit a couple like 9-1s, 10-1 straights in the last week, which have been pretty much paying for all the lottos and stuff, which has been great.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So I like a little bounce back for Sonny Gray. So that's kind of what I'm basing this play on. 2-leg parlay on ESPN Bet plus 110. Sonny Gray under 2.5 earned runs paired with William Contreras hit. That was in the Pirates Brewers game. We talked about Contreras. Locke talked about Contreras, one of the hottest hitters in the league. He's on a history right now. I think it's like, I don't have the exact shit in front of him. I think it's like 13 of his last 14 games, some dumb shit like that. He has a hit in. Like the matchup against Priester as well. So not much explaining needed there. Sonny Gray, I backed Sonny Gray in his last start as well against the Brewers. And where he got shelled, that was the first time all year getting shelled. I really like the bounce back spot, especially for a veteran of this league. You know, I've watched a lot of like behind the scenes shit. Whether it's press conferences or if players have YouTube channels and stuff like that. And I've heard Sonny Gray talk about a lot, like him taking that shit personally, like when he gets shelled, that week that he's off, like making adjustments, trying to make tweaks, looking at his delivery, shit like that. So, you know, he's a vet of this league. I expect him to bounce back, and ain't no better spot right now than his Angels team. Over the last 7 to 10 days, absolutely dead for his right-handed pitching. I think their WRC plus was like 63. So they're basically like half a team versus right-handed pitching. Even on the road, I like this as a bounce back spot for Sonny against this lineup. Milwaukee's a lineup that can show anybody any given day. So I like Sonny. I think he can fucking mow through this lineup. The lineup that Angels put out is fucking terrible. Is absolutely terrible. So you know, you got Guillermo batting second. You got fucking Paris, Tucker at the bottom of the lineup. Just a really bad lineup. So I like the bounce back spot, especially at plus money. So yeah, that's the only thing I have for this game. All right, 4 games left. Reds, Diamondbacks. Hunter Green versus Slade Sassoni. That is the dopest first name in the fucking MLB, bro. How's your first name Slade, bro? That's crazy.
It's kind of hard.
That kind of fucks. That first name fucks.
A little bit.
So I didn't mess with this game lock. I don't like this hyper proximity start. These guys just these teams just play. These pitchers just pitch against each other versus the same team. So I don't like going. It's back to back starts. I don't like touching them at all. But I think Hudson Green can. Arizona's a much different team versus righties than lefties. They crush lefties. Pretty average versus righties. So I think Green can have success. Last time out, I took Slade under 2.5 earned runs, and that hit. Again, I'm not a fan of going right back to it. This team just saw him, so I don't have anything in this game. Lock, do you?
I have my second Dinner Tuesday pick is in this game. It is William Benson of the Cincinnati Reds for half a unit, $25. Slade over here has given up 3 home runs to lefties in the last 30 days. He's averaging very, very low exit velos off the bat. However, a 45% fly ball rate and about a 7% barrel, which isn't the greatest, but hey, who cares? Sometimes, honestly, Will Benson, 62% fly ball rate himself, 90 off the bat average, 25% barrel. This is against both sides. In the last 3 days, he has 2 balls hit between 15 and 30 degrees and 100 plus off the bat. Slade throws a slider 26% of the time and a fastball 55% of the time. Both those hits that Benson had were off sliders. And if he's going to see more fastballs and sliders against this guy, it's pretty much 75% of his arsenal. I think he will dong it out in Arizona. Good park. 4 home runs for lefties. And yeah, that's my big Dinger Tuesday pick.
Boom.
That was my first one. I laid my eyes on Will Benson today, pause, and I'm just like, this is the one. This is the one.
I like it. Andy Ibanez is about to bat, so maybe we get a little cash on stream. Who knows?
I hope.
Who fucking knows? So we'll see. All right. Rockies, Padres, Cal Quantrill going against Dylan Cease. I'll start this one off. This kind of completes one of my builders. So another plus money builder on ESPN Bet, plus 105, little 2-legger. I took Quinn Priester under 4.5 Ks and the Padres money line. Padres money line is pretty simple to me. They're swinging pretty good right now, swinging the bats pretty well right now, especially versus righties. Cal has been good this year, a lot better than last year. He figured something out over the winter, and he's pitching a lot better right now. But just a fucking terrible matchup versus Padres team in San Diego, and Dylan Cease on a bump. So I think Cease is absolutely going to mow these guys down on this Rockies lineup. The Rockies bullpen has been okay. The problem is Rockies just won yesterday against these Padres, and their bullpen is not. They have a short bullpen to begin with. A lot of their higher leverage arms went yesterday. Their bullpen is very, very taxed. So they might just leave. If Quantrill is getting touched up, they might just kind of leave him out there to continue to get touched up because of their bullpen situation. Yeah, I mean, I can see this going a bunch of different ways. I can see this being a lower scoring game that the Padres win. Bullpen for the Padres, completely different story. Their higher leverage arms are available to pitch. So, yeah, I just think Cease continues his role this year. Mosey's motherfuckers down, pitches 6 to 7 really, really clean innings, and gives it to the back end of that bullpen to kind of finish it off. So, Quinn Priester under 4.5. That's an old line on ESPN Bet. This Brewers team, they do have guys that strike out. The problem is Quinn Priester's K rate versus lefties this year is 5%, like 5%, which is terrible. So some of these lefties that Milwaukee's gonna play, like I know Bowers was one. Hold on, let me get it. Bowers, Oliver Dunn at the bottom of the lineup. They are striking out a shit ton. The problem is that they're lefties, and Priester cannot strike lefties out. Other than that, guys like Terang, Contreras, Yelich, Adames, Ortiz, Frelick aren't really striking out a ton. So it's going to be a very, very tough sledding, I think, for Priester. I mentioned Milwaukee's offense a little earlier. They can touch anybody up, and I think they do get to Priester. Priester's not a guy that's going to, throw 100 pitches, pitch 6-7 innings. So I think he's going to pitch 4 to 5 innings, get touched up, and end on like 2 or 3 Ks, to be honest. So plus 105 ESPN Bet, really, really like that. Got a couple of plus money slips that I really like. So, all right. So
Ibanez got just under the ball. Went 321 with a 45-degree
are you
launch.
fucking kidding me, bro?
Like terrible batting average based on how he got it, but he just underneath.
That fucking depresses me, bro.
It's okay. We have more at bats.
Fly it up to right. Yeah, I mean,
Like
on ESPN, it
321.
looks like it was at the fucking wall on ESPN.
Yeah. It was probably like another 25 and it was gone. But like you had to get up
Wow, bro.
more on top of it.
Wow. You see the pitch that he fucking hit? It was a
Dead
fucking
center.
middle fastball, brother.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting it. He was probably expecting it to drop a little more.
Middle fastball, bro.
Like that was the one. Like we're cooked, by the way. That thing lost already. Like he's not getting a pitch like that ever again.
That fucking piss. The first pitch he got in the at bat too was like fucking center cut fastball that he fouled off. Wow, that pisses me off a little bit, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, when the pitch is too good, they don't expect it, or too bad. I mind you.
Talk about a fucking cookie, bro. Middle 97 fast, bro. That pisses me off. Anyways,
like you throw an MLB the show.
No, yeah, that's like what my man Julian throws. I just can't hit that shit. All right, so Royals, Mariners, Michael Wacha going against Logan Gilbert. Like, I don't have anything in this game. I flirted with a couple of things. Same kind of situation from Sonny. I think Logan Gilbert bounces back. He got touched up last start as well. Kansas City's, good team. I like them, but they're pretty average versus righties. I was looking at Logan Gilbert's under 2.5 earned runs, looking to pair that with something, but I'm just gonna stay away. I don't really like this game other than that. Like, you like anything?
I was gonna take Vinny Pasquantino for a home run, but I opted out. Don't really like it too much. He probably will dong. I mean, I'm just not taking it. I just couldn't take it against Gilbert. I think he has a bounce back as well. What's it called? Mr. Gilbert. But here's my thing. Vinny is like such a weird guy. Like he's been smoking lefties more than righties in the last few days, which is weird to me. But in like the past, he's smoked righties every single time. So I don't know. I didn't really want to mess with it, mostly because of that reason.
Yeah.
Also, we're lucky we didn't take Jesus Sanchez because you thought the Ibanez one was bad. He flew out 411 feet dead center. Jesus Sanchez, because he was one of my leads for Marlins, but I ended up taking it.
Yeah, that pisses me off, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have a good read, do your research. He gets a hold of a ball, and it's fucking warning track power, bro. That shit is. I don't like it.
It's tough.
I don't like it at all.
Last game. This is a good game.
It is, yeah. I haven't got to this game, to be completely honest. I haven't capped this game at all. Last game on the slate is the late game, so I obviously I don't have anything. Dodgers run line. What about you, Luck?
You sound like Trent.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's two leans I have. One of them, Heliot Ramos on the Giants.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I know. He's like plus 900 to dong. I might honestly take him straight for fun. He looks really good. He's been smoking I think it's 4 balls over 105 in the last 3 days, which is ridiculous. Not a crazy fly ball, like 25%, 53% hard hit. And then for the Dodgers side, I mean, why not just pair him with the worst hitter on the team, James Outman, on his birthday? Like, doesn't that just make sense? Like, I'm probably not going to take Outman. I'll probably take Ramos because I'm not taking a birthday dong for no reason. But, I mean, if you want to pair it with someone, it's probably the best bet to take it for like the birthday boy and just feel pain. James Outman also home run on his birthday last year. I believe I couldn't find it properly anywhere. But hey, I think I remember that from last year.
Yeah, like I don't know who the fuck that is, to be honest. So
James Outman or Ramos?
No, Ramos. So I'm just gonna trust you on that, And plus 900, how wrong can you be? Can you be on that? So
Pretty wrong.
I mean, not really. Plus 900, quarter unit. Who gives a fuck? All right, yeah. So that wraps up the slate. One game already started. A bunch are about to start. So Lock, yeah, under an hour, right? We talked about 14 fucking games. I think that's pretty good. A lot of value, a lot of plus money, straights, lottos, stolen bases, home runs, doubles, everything you could possibly imagine for an MLB slate. So, Lock, that's it. We appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate those of you that were in the chat. Like we said at the top, we're gonna update you on scheduling. We're still trying to figure that out. We might be still coming at you 2 days a week, 3 days a week. The days are probably gonna change. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. It's always much love to you guys. Julian says, Finesse, get ready to lose an MLB tonight. Bro, I'm undefeated, so I don't know this losing shit. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Finesse has never lost,
When
apparently.
you undefeated, that means you never lost. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This guy's fucking, that's that Canadian delusion. I don't know what the fuck going on up there, bro. But yeah, that'll do it. Shout out my man Lock, another stream. Like I said at the top, we've been hot as fuck. We're gonna do it again today. We're gonna cash a bunch of tickets. Like I got a feeling, bro. I got a feeling you're gonna hit something massive. I don't know why. I just feel it like deep in the plums. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that come through. Like anything to close.
Same as always, man.
Let's have a night. Yeah. Okay,
Let's
buddy.
have a night.
Okay, buddy.
What do
Yeah,
you
we
mean?
appreciate you guys watching. We'll keep you updated. We'll be back either Thursday or Tuesday again. We'll let you guys know. So
Finesse is my biggest hater.
good luck on all your action tonight. And yeah, let's catch some tickets. We'll see you when we see you. Peace.